Good morning, I'm Char, your live stream tarot host. Here we are upstairs in the studio today for our Tarot Tuesdays. I almost forgot what we were doing. It's just because, honestly, I realized I didn't have my cup of tea here. My tea is missing. What do I do without my tea? So good morning, happy Tuesday. It is such an amazing day today. The sun is shining, everything is lovely, and yeah, new deck alert. New deck alert times 2. So first off, today for our oracle, we've got a single word prompts with the Sacred Oracle. I'm using the new Gilded Tarot, absolutely freaking gorgeous deck, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I thought I was forgetting something, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So thank you for that gift. And Grief to Gratitude is done. From grief to gratitude, Char's first deck is complete. We are including it in readings. So good morning. So we have my new deck, Grief to Gratitude, up and running. I have discovered that the ones I've painted leave marks on my hands. So we're just going to use the plain ones right now. But they're here. They're here. They're part of the game. They are part of the game. We've got the Gilded Tarot. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Amber. So how is everybody doing today? As you can see, also, I have a card up here. Everything's nice and green. I like that. So today's theme for our tarot scope, all signs, healing a blockage. So card 1 in our, oh, thanks, love. Dinner bell. So card 1 is going to represent the blockage, problem, or challenge. Card 2 is going to represent what we can do to help heal that energy. And card 3 is, potential future results. This is one I do often in our pick a decks. I have the randoms, my Zodiac cards here, and they're just getting shuffled for a random. Oh, it's short and it's sassy, hey? Shuffled here for a random. Hopefully we'll be able to see it there. And then also I've included the house cards. Now, you all know I'm not a big astrologist, but when we have insight into where energy is blocked or where we can attend some healing into our lives, finding out through which house and which sort of aspect of that emotional attribute can be looked at. Letty, Pretty Brown, good morning. So we have the gorgeous. All the cards are gorgeous today. The Sacred Forest, look at the backing of that. Nice. And flexibility is our key today, bringing in flexibility and willingness to move. All right, so we've got the house cards, we've got our Zodiac cards, we've got Grief to Gratitude cards. Zodiac house is up there. Starla, good morning. It's so awesome to see you all. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I don't know where my tea is. I see my tea. Where is my tea? I thought I brought my tea. You guys, I have to go and get my tea. Did you cry? Did you cry? I cried. I love that song. Okay, I'll be right back. Tell everyone I'm just getting my tea. I got my water, but I don't have my tea. All right, BRB. Ah! I put my tea to charge in the sunshine. It was here the whole time. I'm like, I thought I brought it. Yes. Oh, Awesome, Tinkerbell. Love it, love it, love it. Do you need the cheat sheet download? Let me grab that for you. I ran all the way halfway downstairs and I'm like, it's not on the counter? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Here we are. So if you need the... Ooh. All right, that takes you to my Gumroad shop. Just scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Should be, yeah, it should be one of the top things there. Tarot numbers, quick sheet, basic rune meanings, tarot cheat sheet. There we go. For you, lovely. All right, this is going to be smoking hot. So let's start by doing a little sound cleanse. I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space. Thank you. Beauty. Archangel Michael, please come in and give us a beautiful, beautiful bubble of love and light to give and receive our messages for the highest good and the highest truth. Thank you. And I call on our guards, guides, guardians, gods, goddesses, and universal energies and angels. Come on in and allow us to give and receive these messages in our highest truth and our highest good in words that are kind and understandable. Please and thank you. Gorgeous. Love it. And may everyone that enters this room be blessed upon entering and also extra blessed upon exiting so that we can have the ripple effect. And share love all around the world. The prompt on the Louise Hay calendar card today was like, I know the word peace begins with me. Alicia, hello. Did that advice yesterday in your reading help get through the day? All right, so all the cards have been shuffled. We are going to start with our healing the blockage. Is our question today. Awesome. I love it. So the blockage problem or challenge, what we could do about it, and then results after we take action. So I've got house cards so we can have a little insight to that as well. Oh, no way. The temperance card's on the side here. It's awesome. Like when I get a new deck, there's usually a card that really sticks out to me that is a connection for that deck. This one is Temperance. This is the Gilded Tarot. Thank you to Jeremy for the beautiful gift. It's been absolutely amazing, and that's what we're using today. Also, Grief to Gratitude deck is done, so there we are. That's in here as well. So let's get started. We've got a Zodiac. We've got a house card. We've got a Sacred Forest Oracle and a Grief to Gratitude. What is our first sign, please? Of course. Of course, of course, of course. It's the way it often goes. Oh, I love you too, sis. All right, Aries, we're at 839. Aries, we're looking at the 9th house here. Broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Are we going to see the Aries come in today? Now, if I do that, and I do this, good. Coming together. I've got to move these, though. They're a little bit in my way. So, Aries, here we are. We're healing a blockage. Blockage, to action, 3 outcome. Here we are. Usually I have that card looking at me. That's all good. Big changes coming up, you guys. Really big changes are coming up, and I don't know what they are. Ooh, all right, the Aries. You really need to take the confidence of what you want to do. You're receiving messages from the universe right now, and especially being in this 9th house, broadening your horizons spiritually. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So we do have messages coming in from the universe for you. Your blockage is grabbing life by the balls and running with it. Your blockage is the be creative, be courageous with your creative output, be courageous with your confidence that it comes with. Okay, so don't feel like you have to shrink or hold back for anything. The action needed is nothing new right now. Nothing new right now. If you go off on a new endeavor and don't complete this, we're looking at a different outcome, right? If you complete this right here and you just push through that little becoming right now that you are, because you are spiritually growing, right? So you just have to push through this little part right here. The spirits are like, yeah, no, this is it. Like, this is one of those things. And you guys, a lot of us are being faced with tests right now. All right, Aries outcome. We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse position. Now, the reason I'm smiling about this is because you have to complete this cycle, empty those cups, to get ready for the new one. Because if you start that new cycle with full cups, you're not going to have a place to put those fulfillments. Okay, do you hear me? Spirit's like, do you hear me? So it's about having the confidence and the courage to finish this completion to get that next part started. And the next part's going to be scary because it is actually new, just not yet, not until that completion is fully. Listen to your messages from Spirit. We have number 42 here. They'll answer to life, universe, and everything. Storm, spirit, chaos. All right, so yeah, we're going to be feeling out of balance. We're going to be feeling that, oh shit, what's happening now? But that's part of that transition, right? And that's just ego trying to keep us safe and comfortable and doing its job. And its job also is to let us know, hey, we can do this. We can be a little bit afraid and learn these next steps. Because it's just baby steps. All of life is just baby steps and saying yes to those experiences. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this totally fits in. I love how this deck is like so in tune with all the other cards. We have laughing, singing, dancing, fun ways to move energy blockages from the body, causing storm, chaos, causing that little bit of hesitation in that confidence. Just confront those feelings, right? Like, we're allowed to do this. We're allowed to be happy. More serious helpers are EFT tapping, Reiki, deep stretching, talking therapy, journaling, and breath work. But we always include love in all of this. All right, Aries. So to me, this is the universe saying, move that old energy out. You literally have to get your ass shaking. I'm seeing dancing and just like moving and making, move like animals and make animal noises. Connect with nature in that way. Connect back to roots. And I'm seeing a lot of movement, a lot of dancing. All right, so you have this beautiful outcome that's waiting for you, but don't be afraid of that completion of what it is you're doing now, right? Because that leads to the experience of that next step. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I don't know where these are going to go. I don't know where my hands need to put things. They're still discovering. Good morning, Cosmic. Ah! Guess what? Guess what I did? Complete deck, except the colors run. Complete deck. It's a thing now. All right, our second sign is... You'd think I put these alphabetically. Aquarius. Aquarius, we're looking at the 8th house today. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Are we using it today? This is the From Grief to Gratitude deck. Yepers. Wait. All right, Aquarius, here we go. I've been working on it since December 2nd. Yeah, babe. And I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Aquarius, we're healing blockages. Thank you. Blockage, the action, and the outcome. All right, let's do this. Here we are, Aquarius. Knight of Swords. All right, right off the hop, you need to release the things from the past to get ready to go to the future. Woo! All right, we've got 2 4s coming in here. We've got the Knight of Swords looking at the past. We've got the Queen of Cups looking towards the future in that now moment. And it is about this emotional release right now. It's very imperative that the whole cycle be allowed. Be allowed. So our blockage here is there's still a little bit of frost. Oh my gosh, I called on you not long ago. Welcome. Aries is the first. Okay, Aquarius. Hi, bud. How you doing? And it's calling you out. It's so calling you out. I missed you. All right, Aquarius, we have the Knight of Swords here. And there's that little bit, like, he's the helper. He's trying to cut away from the past. 4 of Cups on the bottom. There's this beautiful thing that's just waiting for you. But you have to get out of that stuck past. That's not who you are anymore. You've done that work going forward. So the action is to release that emotional. I'll have that confidence to release the emotional. Yeah. And really take it on, the confidence. We have the Emperor, which is another 4. He goes with this guy. Knight of Wands going forward. And he's upside down because rules are changing for you. Okay? So let things flow, let things flow, let things go. And I like the way that this imagery goes because it looks like a crown is opening up here. So that crown is opening up right there for you. And so it's like ascended knowledge is coming. What's our keyword here? Grace. Grace. Wise Woman of the Cove, number 49. She goes here hand in hand with this. All right. Allow yourself the grace. Allow those emotions to freely flow. So our grief to gratitude card is one day they woke up and didn't want to feel like that anymore. So they didn't. They went on a healing journey and they didn't look back. And you can do this too. Wise Woman of the Grove, give yourself grace. Powen, I miss you. Do you miss me? You're welcome, Jen. Thank you. Give yourself grace, lovely. Give yourself grace, 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 grace. All right, who do we have up next here? Ooh. Taurus, we're looking at the 2nd house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Yeah, baby. Love it. And the healing journey, allow yourself to be a little messy with it. My pleasure, Amber. Oh, look at you guys rocking it out. All right, Taurus. Here we go. We're looking at stuff in the 2nd house. Blockage, action, and outcome. You guys know these cards from when we do our pick a cards or pick your reading. Blockage, action, outcome. Taurus, make the damn decision. Give yourself permission to be successful. Give yourself that permission and get moving. Quit being so cold and hard on yourself, Taurus. Seriously. Oh, I'm sorry. I have the Two of Swords here, Four of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed. As soon as you make that decision, it's yours. All right. So what's our second house here? Your assets, finances, and the things that you value. It's okay to want nice things. It's okay to want money. It's okay to want material things. We're human. We do things with it, right? So that's normal. Just saying. You're allowed to work to have nice things. You're allowed to want nice things. You're allowed to do and be nice things. All right. So the blockage here is just making that decision. With the Two of Swords, it's time to take that blindfold off. Release the swords. Like, let that chill out a little bit. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. The action required is just to start moving on it. If you've been feeling very, very stuck, Taurus, like just stagnant, just start taking a step to change something. Mwah! Okay, Five of Swords in the reverse position. The outcome of that is clear sailing, less chaos, less muddly in the mind, more clarity about what you're wanting to do. We can run fiery into our beautiful future, knowing that, you know, universe has our back and it's okay to suck at something new for a while. You know, we're just learning how to do things, but discover what it is that's important to you and then make it a priority. Include it in your daily life, right? If we do something that we're passionate about every day, we become experts in it before we know it. Thicket of Thorns, uncertainty, number 43. So we have some fours coming up here, guys. There's decisions to be made, right? So uncertainty, you can go forward through a thicket of thorns, be scared and still be brave to do it. Right? So honor that feeling of being scared there, but know that you have it in you to honor that feeling of bravery as well. It's like yin yang. Oof. Use death as a motivator to live your best life, right? So even though there may be outcomes that are less desirable than what we want, you know what? The outcome is still pretty good. We are here as humans to experience things in our life because our time is short, right? So our job is to experience as much life as we can. And when we use death as a motivator to experience and live our best life, anytime we're hesitant or don't know what to do, anytime we need to get moving, we just don't know. We can say, hey, universe, what do I need to do? Walk through that thicket of uncertainty. Say yes to experience. Yeah, it may be a little bit frightening, but as soon as you get there, you know you're going to relax. You know it's going to be comfortable. You know you're going to fit into the places that you're meant to fit in. There's some rich messages coming through today. I'm really liking this style. How are you guys doing out there? Let's see who's up next. Healing a blockage. Blockage. The action to remove it, to move it, and then the results of that. All right, who do we have up next? We have, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the randomness as well. Virgo, you're up next, and we're looking in the 12th house for you. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So in the 12th house, this is where we find a bit of spirituality. You know, when we're a little overwhelmed, we can ask for clarity. It's only minus 12 here right now, so it's pretty decent. I'm ready for spring. I saw buds on my Saskatoon bush the other day. I like stepped in a knee-deep snowbank to get a closer look, but I saw buds on my Saskatoon bush. All right, Virgo, 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 Virgo. You know what I haven't been doing? Oh, shit. Oops, sorry, guys. All right, Virgo, healing the blockage. Blockage, action, outcome. Again, we're experiencing some of the similar cards coming out. It's only because as a collective here, we're experiencing similar vibrations, similar vibrational experiences, okay? So really, Virgo, it's about what is important, releasing that past, and then making that plan for the future once you can see it a bit clearer. You guys, we don't have to have that future plan like so far ahead that it's just like muddled, or we're planning a future so far ahead that we're incorporating a conclusion that we've already had, right? So we can plan the future just far enough ahead in these transitions where we allow ourselves that, okay, I'm room to grow. This is my next step. So instead of, say, a month at a time, we're looking at a week at a time in that sort of time frame aspects. All right, Virgo, here we are, the blockage. What do you want to do? What messages are you listening to? Are you jumping through different hoops, just trying to find that right piece of information? It might be time to find somebody that you can relate to, that you can take on as a mentor. Somebody that's successful at what they do, that you are trying to do, and somebody that's easy to understand. You're not going to get bored or dismiss what they say because they're annoying. Knight of Swords comes in here. The action that comes with that is releasing those blockages. He's been cutting a lot of the past sort of emotional attachments, clingies. I'm getting like an icky feeling, that past icky energy. He's come in and cut a lot of that out today. But that's what we're looking at. It's just, you know, it may seem a little cold. It may seem a little hard. But literally, the Knight in Shining Armor is to help that energy be released. King of Pentacles in the reverse position is the outcome. We don't have to know what the definite outcome is, but when we start putting plans in place, the outcome becomes more clear. Okay, so we've never been there before. Why would we know what it's all about? The Knight of Wands is ready to go, but not moving quickly at this time. It's really time to focus on that earthing and that grounding coming in. Meandering pathway, going with the flow, number 24. Look at all the green that has come up in this reading here. Really, really, Virgo, think about the earthing. Think about grounding right now, having a good feeling of foundation, feeling like a tree, nice and rooted, but still able to go with the flow in the breeze. So your grief to gratitude card today is, thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is, right? And that's just going with the flow, taking that pathway, not repeating those stories from the past that are not pleasant, right? Being amazing. Thank you for in the moment, in that gratitude. All right, and that is that. Cards are like, we're done. Love it, 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 love it. 20 Fahrenheit. That's what we keep our house at. Because it's all about Maine. Hello, lovely. Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo have already been done. And up next we have, and you guys, I will chapter this out for you. We have Sagittarius. Sorry if I forget in the chat there. Sagittarius, we're looking at the 7th house. We're looking at the area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. So connections in that aspect of things. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a terrible start. And look at your perfect timing, though. So we have a gateway and a grief to gratitude. Haha, Frost! I just felt your presence was in that reading today, and here you are. All right, the 6 of Swords, Sagittarius has popped out right here. Ooh, and the 8 of Swords. So just a brief quickie, we're moving towards emotional release, but get out of your own way. Okay, so let's get this reading done. Card 1 is the blockage. Card 2 is the action. Card 3 is the outcome. We're healing that blockage. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Having that balance come in. We're looking at a completion of a cycle, Sagittarius. It's going to be big. I'm so happy you did. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So yeah, Sagittarius. Again, we've got this Knight of Swords is popping up on the bottom of the deck. But his direction right now is looking forward. Like, this needs to be tended to right now. You need to make that decision. The 6 of Pentacles is about balance, right? So allowing hands to help, giving to hands to receive. So the blockage right now, are you letting people in to help, or are you very cold at this time, Sagittarius? Now, the action needed is we have the Death card coming in, and this is a definitive, I choose this, and this is the way it is from now on. Okay? I choose to not be that person anymore, and this is the way it is from now on. This cycle has come to completion. I have learned what I need to, and it is different from now on. So when the Death card comes in an action, it's making that definitive choice that sort of stature or that aspect of being is no longer who you are. Coming forward, we have fiery temperance. The outcome is a freedom. It's a balance. And reading her today, she's about the balance of extreme emotions too in this card. She's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And yet she's got all this fiery and ice energy that's finding a nice balance. So it's time for you, Sagittarius, to have a nice balance in these relationships that you're having and in relationships with yourself. So once that is like, feel that shift occurring, you're going to have better relationships all the way around. Okay. But really be prepared to release it. Be prepared to release it. We have Dragon coming in. Power! Number 11. I love that little dragon light right there, the indicator of such extreme power, new things being born, that fire and that ice again in the extreme way, but it's coming together because there's more balance there. Ooh, she just went to sleep. So your From Grief to Gratitude card is grab a notebook to write one gratitude each day. Today I'm grateful for blank, or write just one word and poof. Now you're journaling, and this is a very good thing, especially when we're closing a cycle and welcoming a new one. So anytime those feelings or anything arise that are not pleasant, we can just write them down. We can get them out. That's a good way of moving that energy out. You know, and it's not something that you need to be consistent for 100 days in a row or whatever, right? It's just something to get you in that habit of it. And trust me, I love my gratitude moments. I love starting my day in gratitude because it automatically raises your vibration. So then it helps you make those choices that say, hey, no, this is who I am now. This is the way things are going now. All right. That dragon power is just sitting over there looking at it. Wanted to be back in its cave. You know, allow yourself that healing grace. Frost, I think I actually mentioned you last week in live as well. We're going back on Thursdays to the individual list because that's the way it's going. Gemini, you are up next. We're looking in the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. Woo, Gemini! That's a hot one. All right. I don't have definitive start times, which is unfortunate, and I'm trying to be more consistent, but it is what it is. As we're getting back on track. All right. Oh, who did I pull, Gemini? Gemini, Gemini. We're pretty much breaking everything back down to basics again. Like, it just got way too complicated. Alright, Gemini healing the blockage. We've got card 1, blockage. Card 2, action. Card 3, outcome. Gemini, Gemini. Alright, Geminis. You guys, like I said, we're all here. We're a part of this community. Your energy in here has built such a grand community. It's amazing. So Geminis, I've got the 6P, 7P reversed, Ace of Swords upright. There are new things that are going to be opening up to you, but you need to actually realize the duality of you. All right, here we are. The blockage is the 6 of Pentacles. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You know, you do have a team that you can ask for help, whether it be your spirit guides for spirit guidance, whether it be your friends for friendship, whether it be your family for familyship. Really, spirit. But the 6 of Pentacles, making sure that your needs are met and then meeting the needs of others. Okay, so there's a big blockage right there. You're kind of pushing yourself to the back burner when you need to be on the forefront. The action here is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So really, really see what it is that seeds your garden. We harvest, we review, we harvest, we're getting ready to harvest, we plant, we tend to, right? So what is it that's seeding your garden? Are we seeding our garden with healthy things, or are we seeding our garden with unhealthy things? The 7 of Pentacles in the action part is a review on how you're tending to yourself. How are you seeding your garden? How are you filling your basket? How are you nourishing and giving yourself nutrients? You know, honoring both sides of things. Sometimes you just have to, like, take some time for you. The outcome card here is the Ace of Swords. So once that development happens, when you start choosing you first, and I know it feels very selfish at the beginning because we're used to being givers. We're used to just like allowing that to happen. When you're like, no, there is no time in my schedule for that at this moment. That is an empowerment right there. Things work out. That it starts feeling like, oh my God, everything's working out for me again. Right? You're going to come into a new discovery of temperance. Temperance in the reverse position. Things are out of balance. We're out of balance right now. So it's about looking into what is going to bring this back into balance. Where are you going to bring peace and harmony into your life? Ooh, Standing Stones, passage number 40. Definitely going through a passage here, right? So at the outcome of it, we have this beautiful newness. As we go through it, there's a beautiful new awakening happening in there. Such a beautiful newness. So we've got the grief card here. G is give yourself permission. Oh yeah, I read for myself all the time. R is ride the emotion. Ride it. Don't hide it. I is insert gratitude and love. E is express the feelings with words, journaling, talking, etc. And F is flow it away until next time. So when we're out of balance, having that review of what can be done, what is within your own power to be done, and then doing it. The beautiful woman I listened to on TikTok, I want to say her name is Samantha. She got this song. It's like, I choose me. They all may think I'm crazy, but I choose me. But I choose me. It's really uplifting to actually recognize your own being in that own power. All right, who do we have next? Pisces. I do read for myself every day almost. If I'm reading for other people, I'll read for myself first so I don't interrupt that reading with messages for myself. Pisces, we're looking at the first house. What people see and the impression you give. Ooh. If that makes some sense. Pisces. All right, Starla. I'll timestamp it. Have an amazing day. Pisces, 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 healing the blockage for you. Card 1 is the blockage, problem, or challenge. Card 2 is what to do about it. And card 3 is results for doing it. Blockage, action, outcome. Excuse me. Pisces, what people see and the impression you give. People see you as like successful and stuff, but you're not giving yourself enough credit for how hard you work to achieve that. You have to bring that balance into you have to bring that into balance, and then things are going to be given to you, be handed to you, be shown to you. So here we are, the blockage, problem, or challenge is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. And with 9p reversed, we're looking at, like that self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and you need to sit down and give yourself credit for what you have done versus bashing yourself for what you haven't. Okay? Oh, did I write it? I did. So you're going to have to let that flow, right? Take a little bit more of that in stream with you. The action is bringing that into balance is going to let you recognize that you have a good foundation there. You have a really good stepping stone to go across that creek, to go across the river, right? So, but you have to recognize your talents and your strengths. You actually have to. Okay, you actually have to. And the outcome of that is the opportunities being shown to you. Right? Things are going to be handed to you. It's going to be there for you to reach, but you have to see your potential. New truths are going to be revealed. Again, the Ace of Swords comes out here. But what we're looking at is just really, it's just as simple as sitting there and telling yourself what your strengths are. Whether or what people says you're good at, right? So that is, people say you're good at, they're going to give that insight into you so you can take that in. If somebody says to me, hey, you're really good at tarot reading, and I turn around and say, no, I'm not. Whoa, that's a blockage towards what I love, my passion, what I do. I help people. If somebody resonates with that, I'm like so gracious and grateful that it also helps me on my way. So when we have those encounters with people that say, hey, you know what, you're good at this. Yeah, their opinion matters at that point, right? Because then it helps us, give us that reassurance that, hey, I've done something. This is where I'm building towards, and this is what I'm building to. Reflecting pool, stillness. Again, giving yourself the credit for how far you've come. Like that Nine of Pentacles is very important to recognize, like your actual, not potential, not what could be, but actual. The learning you've done, the work you've done, the time you've put in. Ooh, here we go. Releasing grief doesn't mean you love them less. It's remembering them in the good feeling space now. So you have permission to feel good again, right? And that's a big thing. Feel good about the things that you've done also. Don't feel guilty for not feeling sad all the time. We're allowed to grow. We're allowed to make these transitions, making those choices. That's the fun part about it, right? We're making choices. We have the empowerment to make choices. All right, who do we have next? Up next, ooh, Starla's missing. We have Capricorn. Capricorn, what are we looking at here? We are looking at the 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. In the 10th house. Ooh, it's almost time for snacks. All right, healing that blockage. All right, Jen, we'll see you. Have an amazing day. Capricorn, blockage, action, outcome. All right, Capricorns. The thing here is that you're really not seeing your potential. All right. You have dreams, but you're limiting yourself. So we have the Sun reversed, we have the Queen of Swords reversed, and we have the Star in the upright position. Oh yeah, for sure. However you feel it appropriate. So in the first card, the blockage, we have the Sun reversed. If we are not feeling in that, I've got the Banana Boat song in my head now. If we're not feeling in that daylight, it is time to embrace the starlight as well, the moonlight, recognizing that things are in full circle. So allowing a circle to be is like allowing the hands on a clock to tick, to go around, or allowing that cycle to be is like allowing that hands on a clock to tick around. So the blockage here is just like really you shine bright like the sun and welcoming that presence in, and honoring that part of you. Here is where the blockage is. The Queen, the action needed, the Queen of Swords reversed. Just stop pushing it away. Stop cutting it out. Stop pushing it away. We're leading into the future. We're forging into the future with this sword. And I love how it's got the, oh, what's his name? It begins with an A. We've got wings here and it's going forward. It's not Athens. Othello. Anyways, Achilles, yeah. So here we're going forward, right? But make your dreams huge. And it's good. Make your dreams small also. It's good to have an array of them, right? And the part about that is seeing those things come into play. Excuse me. I have the Queen of Swords looking to the future, and I have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Cups looking in the past direction as well. So taking that knowledge and everything that you've done up until this point, like you've accomplished a lot of things. It's just not like the super huge stuff yet. And there's still more things to accomplish, maybe before that super huge thing, right? So maybe doing in these little things that makes that big thing happen. We have Hummingbird Spirit, Joy, number 22, right? Adding joy to the mix is going to change the vibration of that dream, that star coming into that future play. There's also a blue jay in this. I'll do my best to love myself today. I invite the angels in to help as well. Thank you, angels. Yeah, it's really releasing all those barriers and those blockages, and it has to be this way in order to get done. Release that. The universe is just asking for that surrender. Bring joy in, bring wonderment in, and do your best to love yourself today. Yeah, I think it depends on my reading. How many cards I'm planning on pulling. If I have any jumpers that come out, I pay attention to them. But there are upright and reversed meanings. It doesn't necessarily mean the opposite. I'm looking for cues in the cards that match the story in the reading. I should do a cheat sheet of reversals. All right, who do we have up next? Ooh. Scorpio. Scorpio, we're looking at the 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Get your other card, Scorpio. Blockage, action, outcome. Oh, look at this. All right. So again, we have the Two of Swords coming in here in our blockage position. What it is right now is just make the decision. You know, you don't have to be active and doing it all the time. Once you slow down and make priorities, once you slow down and make priorities, you're going to be receiving these messages in a lot of different manner. What are we looking at? The work, health, and duty area of your life. Also, basically, Scorpios, make that decision, like, and take actions to give yourself that love, that romantic attraction that you're looking for. So our blockage here is the inability to make a decision. Once we look at things and without incorporating all the things, like look with your eyes, look with your heart, look with your mind, but separate how you're looking at it, and it may make the decision making easier. Yeah, hey? The action here is not to go off on a fiery rampage. All right, the action here is just that the guardianship, the word guardianship is coming in. How are you going to take care of yourself? You need to be the guardian for you. And the outcome is the Lover's card. You know, that renewed love, that new level of love up. It's almost like the coldness, too, of that Two of Swords is warming with the King of Fire coming in and just, like, adding some warmth to it. Ooh, Spirit Guardian of Winter, retreat. So, of course, we do not, that's a 38, we do not have a lot of action going on right here with the King in reverse. Really pay attention to where the focus and where the energy is going. You have to honestly and sincerely give yourself the same care. All right? Crack that egg open, Scorpio. Sometimes we can't explain it. Have the cry, have the moment, and then allow it to move along. Okay? Have the cry, have the moment. Don't spend too much time thinking about it, thinking about your worthiness or thinking about why, because sometimes it just happens. We just have to have a cry and let it go. Cool, cool. All right, who do we have up next? Who is here? Who is here? I hear ladybugs. Libra, I have you up next, and we're looking at this, the fourth house, your home and the roots of your being. You know, with lots of things changing up right now, being able to keep some things stable and some things just on the nice routine, it's just lovely, isn't it? So we're looking at blockage, action, outcome. Libra, there's a very long-winded message happening in the back of my head right now for you. Big explanation. I can't quite hear it. I can't quite hear it. That's so funny. It's like the neighbor yapping at you from their fence over there. And you're just like, All right, blockage, action, outcome for Libra. Here we are. Here we go. All right, Libra, we've got justice in the reverse position. I don't like having your scales in reverse. But, you know, if we've been having that Charlie Brown, womp, 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 that dull and throbbing nagging at the back of your head, you actually need to do something about that. That's your instinct, your intuition, your inner voice. That's it trying to kick your ass. It's not a time to be complacent. Okay. Whew, that was a little harsh. Our blockage here is we have our scales in reverse position. Now, when scales are in the reverse, they have the opportunity to fall down and then get ready to balance on the other side. Right? They will automatically. Think of how a swing set works. So with this happening, we have, oh, I love the imagery here too. We have this funneling that's coming in to make you whole. Ooh, look at that message. So once that balance is recognized, I also love the fiery yin yang of the sun, because your outcome card is the sun. So once you welcome your power, literally welcome your power, you're out of balance because you're not welcoming your own power. Scrappy! All right, so allow all that sunshine, all that goodness to pour into you. King of Swords in the reverse position. You need to step out of your own way. Quit being so, it's not for me, or that's not who I am. You know, like when we're coming to changing behaviors, yes. But when we're coming to welcoming our own power, like you have no, the universe is like, don't do that. Actually, the universe is acting like a playground monitor right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go do that. Go play with that. So this King of Swords is just like, you know what? Done, right? Done. We're going forward. Like, seriously, he's looking you dead in the eye like, the outcome here when you take that action, just soften up with yourself. Speak kindly to yourself like you were a little child. And I think maybe that's why the playground monitor is coming out. Nope, you're not allowed to say that word about yourself. Nope. No. So we do have the sunshine in the outcome position right here. That is like wanting literally to conjoin with that and fill that cup up with love and light. Oof. Knight of Cups looking towards the past, like, hey, it's okay, we can let that be. Dragonfly Spirit, change, number 12. Changes. Time to make the change. Oh my gosh. All right, so with Dragonfly Spirits, it's cool because dragonflies are like dinosaurs. So, every life ends in death. It's the absolute one thing that we all have in common as humans. Absolutely, 100%. We're born, we live, we die. The time frame we have in that varies drastically, but it's all the same. We're born, we live, we die. Sorry, it sounded like somebody pulled in my driveway. So it really is about allowing all that universal energy and this change to come in, and this dragonfly spirit is just like, your ancients are calling you to remember. Your ancients are calling you to remember. Thank you, Spirit. That was like intense. So as we break generational curses, it's also very important to remind ourselves to welcome generational wins. You know, we're alive here today because our previous humans that spawned us have been pretty resilient. So there's, as effed up as it could be, there's some pretty good resilience that's happening, hey? Ooh. Leo the Lion, you are up next. Oh, here we are. Leo, we're looking at the 5th house where you have fun, romance, and create things that you are proud of. Oops. Fire, fire, fire. All right, Leo, we're looking at blockage, action, outcome. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Here we go for you. Blockage, action, outcome, OMG. All right, you guys, we're all feeling things very similar. We have the Two of Swords and blockage position again. Isn't it funny how our different zodiacs, you know, we have that influence of sun, moon, rising. We have the influence of each other's vibrations, of feeling those things, right? So Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Devil. So there are some big, big, big changes going on. I have the Knight of Wands in the reverse position here, but underneath that is the Seven of Cups. So everything's changing right now, Leo. Don't be afraid of the change. What do we got going on? Where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. All right? Drop the facade. You are good at what you do. All right? If you're not good at what you do, you can practice and become good at what you do. But you are good at something. It might not be the new thing that you're trying, but you do have this experience under your belt as a underlying thing. Like it's an actual thing for you. Okay? So let the blindfold come off. Let those swords come down. Release that sort of defensive stance about things. You know, if you're, for example, around a lot of people that are like, oh my God, I suck. I'm so ugly. These clothes are awful. And they're just like bashing themselves constantly in order to fish for somebody to just like feed their ego and be like, oh no, you're pretty. You're smart. Your clothes are nice. I just hurt my brain. My brain literally just stopped. It's time to let that facade down. Right? Speak your truth, be your truth, be in your truth. Let your defenses down. Right? Don't be afraid of what other people are thinking. I think that was the message there. So my brain just like shut off. In our action, we have the Five of Swords. And you know, this card is like, at the end of the day, you're going to have to pick up your toys and go home. Take your ball and go home. Yeah, there's really, really big changes going on here for you, Leo. And it's like, the pride is changing. The pride, the lion pride is changing, right? It's almost like when they go their separate ways. At the end of the day, though, you know what's yours. You know what you're capable of, and that's where we're looking at as well. Things that you're proud of, right? Know what you're capable of and be fucking proud of it. Okay. We have the Devil in the third position, in the outcome position. And he's going to come in here. He's going to test you right now. It's going to be a time of testing of like all these things that you're putting into play and these things you're deciding. Once you decide it, you may have that. Once you've decided to not put up with people's drama and gossip, you may all of a sudden have all these friends that just live in the drama and gossip trying to connect. That's the Devil card. That's for you to make those choices each and every time to say, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to participate in that conversation. So if you change the conversation and it's just not working in your favor that way, then it's time to change that sort of surrounding as well. But the Devil comes in and says, do not fall into positions of the back of the old. New things are coming your way, new discoveries, new happiness of being. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go, number 35. Right? And so that does come with that choice of the Two of Swords. That also comes with like, if they don't got your back, they don't got your back, right? And that Devil card coming in. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need me? You know I have the best tea here. You sure? The gossip, you need the gossip. That's your life force. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. So this is a beautiful one. It says, let's just put the cares of the day aside for a few minutes, right? We're feeling overwhelmed. We don't know what to do. And we're feeling pressure or feeling that anxious. We can just put the cares of the day aside for a few minutes. If you want to take them back after that time, you can. But for now, we'll focus on peace. And that's really also where the Five of Swords comes in. Letting go of that chaos, focusing on peace, and allowing it to be there. You know, allowing it to become a boundary where anything less than that's just not acceptable. Woo! It's a pretty hot looking devil too. So be aware of juicy temptation, like the juicy of it. Oh, we've got one left, and here we go. We're looking at Cancer in the 3rd house. Your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. All right, my Cancerians. How is everybody doing? It's so nice to have you. We're on our last Zodiac sign today, Cancer. Here we are, healing a blockage, the blockage, action and outcome for you. Thank you, Frost. All right, Cancers, here we go. Blockage, action, outcome. All right, 9 of Swords. First time I'm seeing this in this deck. Nice. So releasing all the shit that's in your head. The potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. Releasing everything. Letting these swords fall away. Here's their blockage. You don't need to keep mulling it over. Get that energy out. You're going to learn something really new. Be open for it. Be willing for it. It's not going to cancel out anything else. But get that brain dump happening. Like if you've got a lot of things going around in your head. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Da 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 da. Like what road should I put my garden in? Just get it all out on a piece of paper. Get it all out of your head. Move that energy to the side. And then see what comes of it. Now, your ability to learn something. We have the 8 of Pentacles coming in. So in the 3rd house. The AP is about working on our mastery. It is about learning new tips, techniques, honing in on those old ones that work towards what it is that your career is, like your passion. What is it that you do every day? And that is where the new opportunity for learning something is. But it's going to take practice as well, right? It's going to take practice. The result of that is we have the 3 of Cups. Coming together with new, there may be even like a job promotion here in the works for you, Cancers. Because it's new surroundings, new people, like these like-minded people are everywhere. And you are, yeah, for sure, email me. And you are going to be like in amongst all new set of peers, sharing that new information, sharing that like-minded stuff. I think too, 9 of Swords is just like, get rid of that imposter syndrome. You are good enough. You've earned your place there. All right. So that's what that is you are good enough. You've earned your place there. Elves, playfulness, number 15. Ooh. And look at that. Celebrate once you're there too. Like don't be serious all the why so serious? Don't be so serious all the time, right? Allow play. Jovial is another word that's coming in. Young energy, like refreshed. Our spirit guides send us messages, numbers, feathers, etc. And so do our past loved ones in songs, scents, or memories. All right, and when we increase playfulness, when we increase the vibration of joy in our lives, we are more open to receiving those messages from spirit, from our loved ones, from the universe. You know, they're all kind of working together, right? So when we allow that in, we are a little bit more open. We allow that joy in, and we can play with the fairies. Look at that, we're done. That flew by really quickly. Did I get everybody? Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, and Cancer. I did get everyone. Loaf, sliced bread, golden bread, fresh bread. I love bread. Frost, it's been a while. Let me pull you 3 specifics. Although I do feel like that Aries reading, like, very much for you. Do you mind? Just general, see where we're at. I mean, where you're at. Before I go. Oops. Cool. What has happened since last time we hung out? All right, here we are. This is for you. That's cool. I'm so glad that we keep coming back to touch base. Like, that's so freaking awesome. I love it. I'm so proud of you, by the way. I am so very proud of you. Man, oh man, oh man. What a long, strange trip it's been. All right, here we are. Dude! All right, so we have Strength. I've got the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Both these guys are in reverse. However, the imagery in this deck just sends me shivers. Shivers. So what we're looking at right now is I've got this Strength coming in. There's still a few little rules that are hanging over your head, a few personal limitations. You got to change them. So anytime you hear that, are you sure, or you can't do that, you need to change that sentence right now. I can do this. I can be afraid and do this. I can be blank and still do this. Or just take it away and just say, I can do this. Anytime one of those, like, are you sure, comes into play. 6 of Wands in the reverse position. Again, we're looking in this direction, right? So we've got this foundation that you've been tiptoeing in. Is like your guiding light right now. And I can see this path opening up, and it's very narrow, but you need to take that that strength to just like go ahead and trot down it, right? Because there will be enough room once you get on it. 6 of Wands though is still looking at this Strength card. And we're looking at fire. But we're also looking at the flow of it. Lava, magma, waterfalls, they all flow. Do you have a water sign in a deeper aspect that needs to be looked at? Maybe. We have the 2 of Wands here, and again, I'm seeing that path. It doesn't quite look like this, but I love it. I'm seeing that path opening up for you into infinity, into like reaching for the stars, into reaching the sky. But it's having that firm grounding, that firm footing first, and just giving yourself permission to do it. Do it. You've dabbled. I'm still doing this here, like tap dancing, tiptoeing, like this. Right? And so like you don't need a certification. You don't need somebody to say yes you can. This is your journey, your path. And I love that the 2 of Wands comes in. Like, this is such an incredibly powerful card. And it's not that your light is being shown to you, okay? It's emanating from you. Oh my God. It's not that it's being shown to you from the spirits. It's emanating from you, which is why I just see this like little narrow path. It's yours, but you really have to claim it. You really have to have the strength to just seize it. All right. So anytime that does happen, just flip the script. I am capable. This is my journey. This is my path. I think this is my path is a mantra you need to add into your day. Anytime that thought comes in, I can do this. This is my path. Because like 100%, 100%, this is not being shown to you by spirit. This is coming from you in your path. And you have to make that choice. Aww. I'm always good for a pep talk. You've done a lot of wonderful things, a lot of very creative things. You've had a lot of experiences that build this foundation. That is your path and your journey. And your light is what is going to emanate from that. But it's just having that strength to take those first couple of steps, my friends. And know that you're not doing it alone. You have a full soul found collective here, this beautiful energetic space that you can always, always come back to. This is just as much yours as it is mine. You know, so I'm so glad that you came back. Had a little chat with me. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's funny how things end up in the long run in the big picture of things, hey? Whew. The whole deck is made, shuffled in, used. Aww. Ooh, you're definitely my soul found collective. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful that we met on this crazy internet. Love and strength. With the magic hands. And I sincerely thank you. And I do sincerely love you, my friends. Man, we've come a long way. We've come a long way together. Oh, a long way and a lot of messages. Thank you. Yeah, and that's pretty phenomenal right there. Like that is just such an amazing journey. All right, I got to tell you this real quick before I run away. I'm not really running. So a couple of my friends and I were setting up a mystic market where we're introducing and hosting like a craft sale, but it's like a psychic fair where we'll have like different modalities of healing available and the alternative healing level of things. Kenya, hi, lovely. And so, yeah, we've been pushing into this transition here for a little bit. It's freaking crazy. I've been sharing it on Insta and on Facebook. I guess I'll share it on Twitter too, so that it can get out there. But yeah, anytime you see Mystic Market, know that that's something that has been created. Okay, so just like believe in yourself. And I can tell you right now, I have so many doubts and fears because I'm in people of the same vibration, going for the same goals. But when I look at them, I'm like, you're a certified sound healer that is a keynote speaker that does healing workshops. And then here's me. And then when I take that aside, I'm like, no, I'm actually pretty good at what I do. Spirit and I have a really good understanding. And I host almost 10,000 people on my tarot reading channel. That's my path. So I don't need to worry about their certification or anything. But I can tell you, oh man, that thing about like, oh, am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I going to be okay? That's like where it's time to swallow it and just, yeah. This is your light. This is your path. This is what you do. Oh, Kenya, I just finished up the Zodiac readings. What's your sign? Oh, imposter syndrome. That's the word. I've been trying to get rid of that out of my vocabulary. Scorpio is at 4930 if you want to find it. So yeah, and there's been a few times where I've been like inspired by you because giving it a try, going for it, giving it a try, going for it, learning more, giving it a try, going for it. So it's been great. I thank you. Ooh, okay, my friends, that is it for our Tuesday horoscope reading today. I will have everything time-stamped. I've put the chapters in. Excuse me. And if you love this reading, I'll put the Tarot Scope playlist up here or up here. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notifications when I upload. And I'm trying to be more consistent. Oh, much love to you guys. So much love. I hope your day is amazing. And I'll see you again for our personal readings on Thursday. Mwah! Hope your day's amazing. And let the sun shine.